Assalamu alaikum, welcome to POLiTAKES. I am Hasan Zafar. The two-nation theory, division of civilizations, Indus Valley versus Ganges civilization or Ganga-Jamuna civilization. This article was published in the Friday Times on the 14th of August, the Independence Day of Pakistan. And here it goes. The two-nation theory was the concept that underpinned the partition of India and remains central to Pakistan's national identity. It provided the foundation for what later came to be known as the ideology of Pakistan, a term coined by Justice Javed Iqbal as the title of his 1958 book, published by the Pakistan Times Press at the behest of General Ayub Khan. Traditionally, the two-nation theory has been understood as portraying the Muslims of India as a distinct polity within a united India, Akhand Bharat. In contemporary India, however, it is often regarded as a flawed notion that precipitated the country's division, an attitude exemplified by unwarranted Indian response to Field Marshal Asim Muni's speech at the Convention Center in Islamabad on 12th April this year. I wish to draw attention to the idea of Akhand Bharat or United India and to suggest a broader understanding of the two-nation theory. The Indian subcontinent has been united in its entirety in the essence of Akhand Bharat on only a few occasions. All monarchies, from the Maurya Empire to the British Raj, the Indian subcontinent experienced intermittent periods of remarkable political unification under powerful central authorities. The Maurya Empire, 321 to 184 BCE, with its capital at POLiTAKES, encompassed present-day Afghanistan, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, and most of India, excluding Tamil Nadu and Kerala, while exerting diplomatic influence over Sri Lanka. Nearly a millennium later, the Gupta Empire, 280 to 550 CE, also based in POLiTAKES, presided over northern India, Bengal, Gujarat, and parts of central India. The Delhi Sultanate, 1206 to 1526, ruling from Delhi, dominated northern India, Pakistan, and Bengal with intermittent advances into Deccan. The Mughal Empire, 1526 to 1857, first from Agra and later Delhi, achieved even greater consolidation, extending from the Hindu Kush to Bengal and deep into central India, incorporating parts of the Deccan. The Maratha Confederacy, 1674 to 1818, though decentralized, controlled central, western, and parts of southern India, exerting influence in the north. The British Raj, 1858 to 1947, marked the most comprehensive unification encompassing present-day India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Myanmar, and at times parts of Afghanistan and Sri Lanka, under a single administrative, legal, and infrastructural framework. It was the final and most extensive manifestation of Akhand Bharat in recorded history. Those lamenting the division of India through the instrument of the two-nation theory must answer a simple question. Which united India do they wish to resurrect? The Maurya Empire of the pre-Common Era, the Mughal Empire of what modern Indian historians call medieval India, or the British Raj? Which monarchy they want to be reinstalled in India? Evidently, India has never been united under any democratic rule. Another perspective for understanding the two-nation theory is through the lens of civilizational boundaries. The Indus Valley civilization, 3300 to 1300 BCE, and the Ganges Ganga-Jamuna civilization emerging after its decline from around 1500 BCE represent two distinct phases of Indian history. The Indus Valley, centered on the Indus River in modern Pakistan and northwestern India, was one of the world's earliest urban societies, with meticulously planned cities such as Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, and Rothal, advanced drainage system, and standardized brick architecture. Its economy, based on long distance trade with Mesopotamia, the Central Asia, fostered an open and outward looking worldview. The Ganges civilization arose in the fertile Gangetic plain, encompassing regions such as Magadha, Kosala, Vatsa, and cities like Palitaputr, Varanasi, and Ayodhya. Initially rural, it gradually urbanized, producing monumental religious and political architecture. Its agrarian economy, centered on rice, wheat, and barley cultivation, was more inward looking, narrow, and locally oriented. A closer study reveals that these two civilizations were markedly different. The Indus Valley's prosperity relied on trade and cultural exchange, while the Ganges civilization was rooted in agriculture and ritual, fostering a more insular social order. What later became Pakistan corresponds broadly to the Indus Valley domain, to which eastern Punjab was annexed by force and political maneuvering during the 1947 partition. In this sense, it remains a cultural misfit within present day India, whose dominant ethos is shaped by the Ganges civilization. Similarly, Kashmir historically aligned more closely with the Indus Valley world than with the Ganges basin. Its rivers flow into the Jhelum and onward to the Indus, not to the Ganges. Early political and cultural links were with Gandhara, Taxila, and Punjab rather than the Gangetic heartland. While Ganges based influences reached Kashmir in later centuries, its formative connections remained with the northwestern Indus sphere. Hence, Kashmir's inclusion in present day India is unnatural. Seen in this light, the division of India was not merely political, it reflected a deep rooted civilizational fault line. This was the line to which Allama Iqbal alluded in his Allahabad address of 1930 when he proposed an independent status for the four northwestern states, whether within or outside British India. This perspective was further reinforced by Quaid-e-Azam's speech of 11th August 1947, in which he envisaged Pakistan not as an exclusively Muslim state, but as a homeland inclusive of all religious communities inhabiting the Indus Valley region. It is perhaps our departure from this foundational vision that had fueled Pakistan's recurring crisis of identity. After all, the founding father nations are forged through a collective consciousness rooted in shared history, foundations that these civilizations had long provided. If religion, language, and dietary habits alone could create nations, then the entire Arab world, or all English speaking peoples, would have been united under single political entities. The tragic division of Punjab and the ensuing bloodshed, which led to the mass expulsion of Sikhs and Hindus from Western Punjab, narrowed the two nation theory into a solely Muslim framework. Yet, one must remember that non Muslim communities, particularly Christians and Sikhs, played pivotal roles in the Pakistan movement. Figures such as Bihari Lal Ralila Ram, Kundan Lal Ralila Ram, Mrs. K.L. Ralila Ram, Lala Chandulal, Chaudhry Chandulal Sundardas, Diwan Bahadur S.P. Singha, Cecil Edwards Gibbons, Samuel Martin Burki, and Lal Deen Sharaf Sargodwi were instrumental in mobilizing support for Quaid-e-Azam, influencing legislative votes, and advocating minority rights in the new state. Once this broader understanding is embraced, the picture becomes clearer. Two distinct civilizations coexisted in the subcontinent: the Indus Valley civilization, which in later centuries became predominantly Muslim, and the Ganges civilization of central and eastern India, which remained predominantly Hindu. The division of India along these lines was not only imminent, but historically natural. Thank you for watching.